হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, কি অবস্থা সবার? রাইট, সত্যি। তো ওকে, কি অবস্থা সবার? আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছো। ফার্স্ট ম্যাচ, ডিভিশন ম্যাচ স্টার্ট দিলাম, দেখি। ওকে, ব্ল্যাক এন্ড হোয়াইট।
So the wait is over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Okay.
The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Wow.
The action has already started. Wirtz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's intervened well there. David Villa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
And here's a chance.
ভাই ব্লিচ কাল মার ট্রাই
He's
করছে বাট পারে
whiffed it.
নাই
Del
ব্লিচ
Piero
কাল
put
ওকে
absolutely everything he had into
তো
that.
ব্লিচ কাল
Didn't
মাইরা
let
কোনো
it
লাভ
up
নাই
this
আমার কাছে
time.
আছে বুফেন বুফেন তো ভাই সবচেয়ে সেরা গোলকিপার বর্তমান ওকে ওকে
Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Messi. Scholes. Messi looking to get on the end of this.
গোল
Messi! Loose ball there,
ওয়াও
there's a
হোয়াট এ
chase
সেভ
on to
হোয়াট এ
retrieve
সেভ
it.
ব্রো
And he's there to get it
গোল ছিল
away.
অলমোস্ট ওকে
Now it's Scholes. Owen! Reinders is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Makaleli. Scholes. And it's Belletti. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a
ওয়াও হোয়াট এ
corner.
সেভ
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Roberto Carlos. He's going for goal!
ওয়াও
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Interesting ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a form. Oh, he's been real chance!
ওয়াও হোয়াট এ গোল
Goal!
হ্যাঁ
Barcelona!
এটা
Barcelona are in front. That was easy.
অফ করে
Almost
কেমনে
too easy.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was
দুটো
ghastly
পারে কেমনে
defence.
জানাই না
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another
ঝাড়টা
as
বন্ধ
soon as
করে ফ্লাইট
possible.
মোড দিয়ে রাখতে হবে
That's been cut out. Well played.
ধরো বন্ধ করতে পারি না
Oh, super
ঝাড়টা বন্ধ
ball.
করে রাখছি
Del
পয়সা ওয়াও
Piero!
ব্লিচ কাল মারছে একটা
Plenty
বাট
of
কিচ্ছু
appeals,
করতে
but
পারে
the
নাই
referee is
ব্লিচ
not
কাল
interested.
তো দেখি
Taken back almost at once. And it's Scholes. Good spot. He's seen the run. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's burst. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the balance and close control on his run was really sweet. The finish left a sour taste.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's taking no chances there. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Got a shot away! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Belletti. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Belletti. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited and they need filling, and fast.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Corner. Oh, smashing header! That's a decent clearance.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Mbappe! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No way through there. Oh, he's found support out wide. David Villa. And here's Scholes. It's Scholes! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And that is a little undercooked. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Vitz quietly revving up. And it's Del Piero. Picked out brilliantly. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Up he goes! That's going to go a long way. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Messi. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. He has found the way through. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Goals! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Decent hit! Oh, that wasn't far away.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the runner. Played into space out wide. Son shot a goal! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he's been shifted off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And now they can clear their lines. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Rudiger cuts it out. Xavi Alonso. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. He's through here. Oh, great ball. David Villa! And that is one way to get his defending done. Corner number 2 then. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Scholes, given the lift of his goal. Rodri kept his eye on it and he's there. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Goes in for the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Del Piero. And that could set him on his way. That's been cut out, well played. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And he can clear it away. Spread it left. He's found a way through. Xabi Alonso. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodri moved on forwards. Mbappe gets a good foot in there. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. No through. Deftly away.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's looking to set free a runner. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Mbappe. He's got the shot away! There's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very
অনিক ভাই
tasty
লেগছে ভাই খেলবেন
combination.
নাকি? হ্যাঁ এটা খেলা যায় 1 vs 1.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And he's managed to gift it back. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the shot! There's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a little off target. Makaleli. Cruyff. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Tries a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. In he goes again! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a moment of brilliance. control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's fallen loose again. Yes! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate.
That's at the end. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game, a game that began so promising.
এই পেজ কোনটা আর হচ্ছে পেজ কোন
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Forlan. Now it's Owen. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Diego Forlan, without doubt, an elite member of the striking glitterati.
He is now, though he initially struggled to adapt to European football, but he eventually found the right league and, of course, got better with age. It's very difficult to find a weakness in his game now. He can hurt you from just about any range.
Which is why everybody feels a little fear. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Guardiola. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Cruyff. He's having a go! That is some save from Khan! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been knocked clear. Buriram United are looking to go forward now. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, given away! Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Buriram United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Mbappe. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Five minutes till the break. Roberto Carlos.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
And he's let fly! They want to be quick to recover this.
Forlan?
Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score.
And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Scholes.
Buriram United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Forlan. Now that decent hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Buriram United have penetrated for the first time.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
David Villa. Great hit! Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And they win it back again. Good ball over the top. Now it's Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Cruyff. Forlan proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Roberto Carlos. And he skips past his man. Beckham. And he's been shifted off it. Scholes. Back into the middle. Scholes. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, then, he's tried one! He should have put that one away.
Forlan really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And that's played in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Guardiola. Good effort from distance. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Guardiola really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Buriram United have their third corner.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's in plenty of space here. Messi, and he's managed to get free. And a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. Scholes.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Belletti. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Big header! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball... And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that has been clubbed away. Struck first time. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Griezmann actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name a better defensive midfielder than Sergio Busquets. Certainly one of his type whose sense of anticipation and positioning just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. David Villa. And that's really well manoeuvred. And reclaimed it. Decent hit! And the pass is intercepted. David Villa. Makaleli. David Villa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Griezmann. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Roberto Carlos. David Villa providing, and could be danger here. This is promising. Shapes to shoot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Messi. Belletti. And here's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Adams. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Egypt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
David Villa does really well to win the ball there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, they've got it again. Stojkovic gives it back. Nice ball. Owen! No mistake. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Owen, now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Buffon getting this one clear. Bellingham.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Messi. He's having a go. And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought...
And that will be the final act. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Buffon claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Griezmann just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. Griezmann. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Goal! Egypt! The breakthrough strike! Griezmann duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Egypt have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Goes looking wide. And he's managed to get free. He rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They want to be quick to recover. And again! It's loose now. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, he has leathered that. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. And it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. And he welcomes it in. Buffon gets it away. Nicely aimed pass. Ronaldinho. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So a chance here. What can they make of it?
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Maldini makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. He's got a side of goal. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a thrilling culmination to the first period, but despite all of that, the two sides still separated by a single goal.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that should get the job done. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Egypt certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Bellingham. Looking for the run. Owen. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Egypt have their second corner now. David Villa with the clearance. Costa Curta fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And here's Bellingham. It's run loose here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. No way through there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry...
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's beautifully weighted. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Egypt are looking to break at pace. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham. Maldini.